Sorry guys, stream is locked up. Sorry. Good morning, come on into the chat. Oh, running the yellow light. How's everybody doing today? Stream looks healthy to me, except for an occasional lag. good. Morning, Ice. Morning, Country Girl. Thanks for joining the stream. Hopefully everything's looking good. Hello, Hunter. How are you today? I updated my software, so I'm trying to see if everything's running fine. It's the first stream I've done for quite a while. Ice, this is your heart and stroke skin for the feet. I noticed on the back of the cab the text isn't quite coming through real well. It could be because I'm not running any kind of wing on this truck, but otherwise the skin looks good. Cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is Viper's 389 that I'm running. Skin looks good on it. I'll show you guys in a few minutes. Can't exactly stop while I'm driving. I appreciate everybody coming out this morning. I'm running truck books, but I'm not sure I'm getting credit for my runs. Truck book says I've made 4 runs, and I don't know what's showing up on Togod's trucks book account. So that's something I have to play with. Here, I'll see if I can show you a picture of what it looks like. Oh, this light's red. Yeah, you can see the back of the cab here. Some of the text is cut off. I don't know exactly what that is. It wasn't set for the Viper. Well, it's on there. Everything else looks good, except the back of the cab there. I'm doing a combination ATS FS17 here, hauling a potato harvester. Kind of a wide load here. That potato harvester has a chute sticking out one side, and on the other side it's got the other thing sticking out. So I don't know how I'll be passing other trucks. Wait and see, I guess. Well, we can correct that. I'd actually like that the skin that you and Toe are running as far as the black and teal for this truck, if that's possible. I guess I could do it myself with the Flames package. I get lag here every once in a while. I don't know exactly what that's all about. I don't know if it's my internet or if it's the game or... No, okay. Cool. Oh, I'm speeding here. Let's slow down. Okay, sounds good. Morning, Road Dog. How are you? I appreciate everybody coming into the stream this morning. I know it was kind of unannounced and all, but thought I'd give it a shot and see what happens here. I'm running XSplit and it had an update and I wasn't sure how well that was going to take, but it picked up on the game fairly easy, so hopefully that's working all fine. Oh, I'm not doing too bad. Had the occasional cold, but I managed to stay away from the flu, and hopefully I can continue to do that because I don't need that garbage. I did have a flu shot this year, so hopefully that's helped. But I am a bit of a hermit also, so I don't get out in the general public a whole lot. And when I do, I'm very careful what I'm touching. This flu this season, they say, is really bad. I just don't need that. Got enough problems. See if I can keep this under the speed limit. Stay out of accidents. But I appreciate everybody coming out to the stream this morning. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done a stream. And in case you're interested, this load is going to New Mexico, down below Albuquerque, so it ought to pay pretty well. If I get out on a straight stretch here, I'll try to give you an outside view. I am running MHA Pro map, which is slightly different than the what you get from SCS. It has some more random events than what you would see in a regular game, and it also has added towns and delivery points and pickup points. So. But it does lag a little bit here, I notice. And I'm not sure if it's the game or the map or exactly what it is. On YouTube, I can see that the truck looks orange, but actually it's red. Kind of strange. On my screen, it's pure red, like blood red. Oops, I hit something. Guess I caught that post back there. Get my lights on here before I get a fine for not having the lights on. Oh sure, now I just passed this truck and now I'm going to get into the weigh station. We'll try. Coming in hot. Hold on, baby. Don't lag up too much. Gross weight 88,000 pounds. Well, let me show you an outside shot of this again. Looks like a nice skin ice. Like I said, it's the only thing that's messed up is what's on the back of the cab. It's almost like it's upside down or something. But we can talk after the stream. Hold on, guys. I'll be right with you. Gotta pull over to the side here, straighten something out. Hang in there. There we go. Much better. Morning, Blake. How are you this morning, sir? Stand 5 high. So yeah, we're trucking through tonight to New Mexico here. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Been a while since I streamed, and I just figured I ought to try to put something up here. I don't really care what YouTube's doing. They don't want to monetize my... They'll monetize my streams, but I won't get any money out of it, so... I'm sure they'll throw some ads in there. Or on it. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot, trying to concentrate on my driving. Seems I speed too much. But I appreciate everybody coming out to the stream this morning. I'll try to get into doing this a little more often. Can't wait till I get out of California here. The speed limit's only 55, so... Need to get this load to its delivery point. Let's try an outside view and see if how well I can keep it on the road. Man, this thing is high. I didn't realize it was such a high load. Hopefully I fit under all the bridges. I think maybe if I do more streams, I'll try to do them here in the morning, because it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of guys streaming early in the morning. At least not out of my set group of friends. But I'm glad to see the stream's healthy, and glad to see everybody come out this morning. Looks like I'm in Arizona now, so speed limit went up. That's a good thing. Good. Yeah, I don't know how I'm fitting under these bridges. Must be non-collision zones. Oh, okay, country girl. Well, if I know you're going to stream, I'll try not to stream over you or at the same time. I usually play around on my computer till around dinner time, and then that's it. My eyes start bothering me, so that's why I haven't been joining Togod and Iceman and them guys on late night convoys, because I'm just plain tired. My dogs have me up early in the day, and I'm up all day usually, and then in the evenings I either watch TV or watch the streams, but I just don't feel like I can participate because, like I said, my eyes bother me after looking at computer screens for all day. Come on, traffic, let's get moving here. Yeah, we're coming up on Kingman. Yeah, I started the stream up and nobody was in the room yet, and it was like, well, I don't know if I'll get anybody or not, but if I do, that's fine, and if I don't, that's fine too. I mean, I realize it's an unannounced stream, and I haven't streamed for quite a while, so I'm happy for anybody that comes out, hits that like button, continues to watch my videos. Hopefully you guys can hear me and the truck just fine. Ice gave me a 5x5 there a little while ago, so I appreciate it. I've been working on a FS17 map, Chris Kimball's Great Western redo. I've been making some edits to it. Hopefully I'll bring that up to the channel here shortly, within a couple days. Gotta test it and make sure that everything's working the way I want it to. Most of the changes I made were cosmetic, but yeah, we'll see. I may try to do a map myself this year sometime. I won't make any promises on that, because I don't know everything in GE editor that I need to know. So we'll see. Thank you, country girl. Oh, almost caught a car there. Reading that comment. Game's a little bit laggy, but I'm not sure if that's not my computer. I know I have a lot of stuff running in the background that I probably don't need while I'm streaming, but that's something else I have to work on. Well, I've been playing around with looking at Haas's maps and Chris's map, and I've watched Old Guy Farmer. He gives you some tutorials on making maps, and yeah, I don't know how successful I'll be, but I'll give it a go. I'd like to make a map of say Eastern Pennsylvania, Ohio, with rolling hills in it. I was talking to Chris last night, and he said that the rolling hills are a hard thing to do to get them right, so we'll see. What's the worst I can do but screw up and not be able to use it, but yeah, I wish this was during the daytime, but I swear you can't, you know, you start a stream and you're in the daytime, and then somewhere along the line it turns to night and you're driving through the nighttime, so your viewers don't get the full effect of the scenery. But that's all part of the game, I suppose. So I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. Having a cup of coffee or whatever this morning, and sit back, relax, enjoy the view. I am on my Discord on voice if anybody wants to come in and talk to me. I'm gonna have to figure out how to set that up as private when I'm live streaming, but for the time being it's fine. Anybody can come in and join me. I could win an award. Yeah, okay, Blake. Sure I could. I try to provide good content, but sometimes things are out of my control. I'll freely admit I'm not the accomplished YouTuber that a lot of guys are, so it's a live and learn situation where you try to do the best you can and move on. I learned a lot from Gear, Big Hoss, so Toe God. You guys all do great streams. Eventually, I do have an account over on Twitch. Eventually, I'll be streaming to Twitch also, but I haven't to date. And this video is strictly on YouTube this morning, so we'll see what happens. I've never gone that route, and I'm not sure how well I can control the chat and other platforms all at the same time while I'm trying to drive or do whatever I'm doing in the game, so we'll see. I'm going to need to find a truck stop here. I got my fatigue simulation turned on and getting pretty close to sleep. Getting sleepy here. It is if I don't get to my destination pretty soon. Yeah, we're in Flagstaff, so guess I could pull into Flagstaff and sleep and then finish the rest of the journey. I'm 6 hours out game time to my destination. Come on, guys. Don't slow me down too much here. I'd like to get over into New Mexico before I stop, but not certain I'm going to make that with the fatigue simulation turned on. But yeah, we'll keep pushing. So Iceman, what are you and Tow Guy to have in the works for today? You going to be playing some more Euro Truck or ATS, or are you going to be doing Farm Sim? Or are you working on bringing one of the other games to the streams? So Blake, when are you going to put out a video there, buddy? You've been following us guys for a while. It doesn't necessarily have to be a game, you know. It can just be about your life. Or something going on in your life. There's a rest stop I just passed. Dummy. Oops. Oh, he does, huh? I'll have to check him out. Sorry about that, Blake. I didn't realize you had a couple out already. Oh, my driver's trying to tell me I'm tired. Flag spoke. Looks like I might have a rest stop coming up here. Or scale or something. Good thing. Good timing. Yeah. Might as well get fuel while I'm here too. I don't know how close I can get to this fuel pump with this load I got, but yeah, we'll see. I wish SCS would make these American truck stops a little bit closer to the reality. I'm clipping right through the roof of the gas station. Yeah, cars. Look out for me. Coming through. I needs to get some rest here. You're not gonna give it to me? There we go. Well, maybe this will get us into the daytime hours. Yeah, I guess so. There we go. See if we can get out of this spot without killing anybody. No truckers were harmed in the making of this video, except for maybe myself. Anybody coming? Nope. I was trying to think about that lag problem I'm having. I am running quite a few trailer packs. To me, it just gives variety. What you see on the road, opposed to what SCS gives us. I actually have some skins for some of the fleets that run Schneider and Swift and quite a few others that I picked up off the Steam workshop, so I may try to run some of them in the future. Just a little bit of variety. Must have just been the nighttime that I noticed the video, the YouTube video, the colors look a little bit more red than they did on at nighttime. So I don't know, maybe the variant of paint you used, ice, I'm not sure. And my screen, it's like I say, blood red, but on the YouTube screen it looks a little orangey, almost like a Schneider color. I must be clipping through these bridges. This high load I got. Oops. Just about ran off the road there. It looks like the police are busy in the medial strip. I don't have all his mods. No, I do have quite a few though. God knows I have a second hard drive in my computer, and about half of that is nothing but FS17 mods, but not all of them are Haas's mods. I do have some. You tell me what you're interested in, and I'll see if I can stick them up on my OneDrive. But you have to give me a day or two about that, and I can send you the link for it when I get those up there. Or I could put some up and then after say a week take those down and put some other ones up. I don't know what you're interested in as far as his mods. On Chris's Great Western, I'm going to try to run mostly John Deere equipment. I do have quite a few John Deere mods. I don't know how many of them are real good. No, sure they want me to pull into the scales again. You know, this is getting old. I ought to get a bypass somewhere here. I'm not sure I'm going to even fit in this inspection station with my load, but being it's non-collision, maybe I will anyway. Yeah. Okay. Lucky darn a whole ain't no traffic coming. Check that again real quick. Okay. Coming into Gallup here. Gallup, New Mexico. I guess I just got into New Mexico. That's the reason why they pulled me in the way station. Road Dog, I do have most of his maps. Matter of fact, I have multiple versions of his maps from when he first put them out to when he updated them and stuff like that. Now, what the difference is in the updates, I couldn't really tell you, as I didn't write that all down. But I do have a folder of his maps. So if you're interested in any of his maps, let me know. I'll see if I can put them on my OneDrive or my Google Drive, one of the two, and send you a link for it. But as you know, Haas is no longer streaming and or around much, so anything you get, it is what it is. And if you don't like the version of it or whatever, then you're gonna have to make changes yourself or find somebody that can do that for you. You know, as far as like increased capacities or increased speed or anything like that. Some of that is easy to edit, some of it isn't, so. You'll take whatever I have for the mods from Big Hoss. Take your time getting to me. Okay, Road Dark. I'll see what I can do in the next couple days. Won't guarantee anything. I know I don't want to have the added expense of more space on my OneDrive than I already have, so I know I have some backups up there and some other things that are in the cloud that increase my take up some of my capacity on the OneDrive. So maybe I can put some up and then you can get those, and then I can rotate them out and put some other ones up. We'll see. I have to write myself a mental note on that one. Oh, no problem. Haas always said that, you know, once he put a mod out there, it was for you to do with what you want. So if I can share it with some people, that's fine. Like I said, I know I have about a half a hard drive full of FS17 mods, so it's not just maps and different mods you can run in the game. It's also, I have a lot of Giants editor objects that I can put into maps that weren't there originally. Just for me, it looks a little more realistic. It doesn't really add to the gameplay necessarily, but I've learned to go in there, and I learned by going in there and taking trees out, and then I got into doing the lumber side of Farm Sim 17 a little bit more, and I thought, well, you know what, some of these maps don't have a lot of trees, I'll put more trees down. The only problem with that is, like I was talking to Chris last night, you got to be watchful of the floaters, the ones that you don't stick into the ground all the way. Because to the best of my knowledge, you can still cut them, but then you got a floating stump in the air. Although I haven't tried to cut any floaters, but to me, when you're putting them in an editor, sometimes it's hard to see that they're floating because the angles you're looking at the trees. You almost have to do them individually and be very careful about it, because if you're changing elevations on the map, then something you're taking from a high ground, taking down to a low ground, you got to be careful you bring that tree trunk down into the ground. Otherwise, you go in to play the game, and it's like, oh look, I missed a floater here or I missed a floater there. And I understand it takes a long time to make a map on your own, so you know, most guys will tell you that once they put a map out, they don't care what you do with it. If you want to edit it, go for it, you know. So that's what I've been trying to do by getting into editor and doing things. And I'm thinking that maybe I have enough knowledge to at least do a basic map and go from there. It may change 15 times before I get to the final version, but I'm just going to play around in it. I won't guarantee nothing. Tell you what, I'll get my destination here pretty soon. I'm going to have to pull over and take a coffee break. My coffee cup's got a hole in the bottom of it. I had some music playing, but if I play music now, then YouTube would probably ban my video from getting any kind of money. Not that I'm concerned about that necessarily, but it's nice to be driving along and listening to music too. Well, I made it to Albuquerque, so I'm not that far. I'm 86 miles from my destination here. We'll see where it goes from here. I may go to the dealer and change up the skins and put on the skin that Hunter Gaming made for me. We'll see. No, don't want to get her in that lane yet. I don't even know if Hunter's still here. Are you, Hunter? Where did you go? I have run that skin a little bit, but not as much as I wanted to. Hunter made me a skin that has my basic color scheme for my YouTube channel, so like I said, I haven't run that skin that often. I slowed down a little too much there. I've been lucky so far on this trip. I haven't run into a lot of traffic. Had some, of course, but and that's fine with me. You get too much traffic and the computer lags out that much more. Well, if I do make a map, maybe I'll even make some videos on how I went about doing it. So if you guys wanted to get in and play with Giants Editor, you could. I won't even try to promise that it's going to be a good video or that I know exactly what I'm doing in Editor, but I think I know enough to get around and place objects on the map, and I'm not real good with triggers yet, so excuse me. I need to put Togod's link to Heart and Stroke Month awareness in my description of my video. I forgot to do that. I meant to do it, but I got started with the stream and forgot to put that in there. But if you're interested at all in the Heart and Stroke Awareness Month that Togod's running, go to his channel and click on his link. And if you feel so inclined, make a contribution. And if not, that's fine too, but pass the message around about the awareness for this month. I know Togod will appreciate it, and everybody else that's involved in that also. Blake, and Iceman, Suzuki Dan, Country Girl. Well, Road Dog, I was in Chris's stream last night on Twitch, and I was talking to him about getting the mud out of that map, because to me, he just put way too much mud down, and it doesn't really do anything as far as gameplay. It slows you down a little bit, but it's more appearance-wise, and to me, it's too much. I think he put way too much mud on that map. So I was talking to him on how to get the mud out of that map, and I have to try to implement that later today. But yeah, I was in his stream, on Twitch last night. If you go back and look, I don't know if you were in there last night or not. All I'll say is that Chris and I had a little bit of falling out, and I'm trying to forgive him for it and get back to his Discord and videos, and we'll see where it goes from there. I won't go into details because it's not for me to do that on live streams. And I don't want to take away anything from any other streamer. What are these guys doing? Police got them pulled over for something. Let's see where I'm delivering to. Tidbit. Okay. If I can find Tidbit. Why the heck Tidbit would want a piece of agricultural equipment, I don't know. Excuse me. Let's see where they want this loaded. I didn't see the circle to tell me where to park at. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I'm in the wrong entrance. Wouldn't be the first time. Yes, officer. I have no idea what I'm doing. I think I missed the entrance here. It says I'm in the right entrance, but it didn't give me the pop-up to ask me where to park this thing in. Huh. I think I know where they want it, but I don't know if they're going to accept my parking spot once I put it there. Oh, sure, they want it down that ramp. Okay. What the heck they're doing with this thing down that ramp, I have no clue. I'm not sure they do either. See if we can get it in the hall. Go home, baby. Go in the hall. Good thing this thing's non-collidable. I'd be tapping into the wall, I think. No, I gotta pull back up. Steady as it goes. I think I just tore out the air conditioning vent on the wall, side of the wall there. Okay. That's where you want it. There you go. So there you have it, folks. I'll try to post some more videos in the days and weeks to come. Stay tuned. And thanks for everybody that came out today. I appreciate everyone that came out. Everybody that was talking in chat. Thank you very much. And see you next time. Have fun. Bye.